Are we recording? We're on. Are we live? Nah, we're recording. Right. Good evening, people. Back down a bar straight away for another. I thought I'd finish the beer tasting session, to be honest with you. If you've been watching the other beer tasting sessions, you realise that at the week I had a bit of a heavy weekend, and I finally got rid of all the bottles, empty, gone. So we're looking a bit clearer now. I've just got to clear some glasses off. About 10 glasses need to go in the dishwasher indoors. So this is a bit of a beer tasting session, a bit of a ramble, whatever you want to call it. Basically, what a strange feeling. I've been, all this COVID, I didn't want to mention COVID because it dates the videos, but with all the pubs shut and what's going on, I actually wanted to come out. I felt like I was coming out tonight, which is weird. I felt like I was coming out for a beer. I felt like I was going down a pub. I'm not, but I sort of thought, today I thought, you know what, I'm going out for a beer. I'm not going out for a beer, I'm coming down here for a beer, but it's getting to that way now. I'm so used to coming down here more and more, it's getting quite nice. And I was sort of quite excited, sadly, although the house is there and the shed's here. I was quite excited, sadly, to sort of go, I'm going down my shed. Well, I'm not going down, I'm going down my pub, It's not really, it's not a pub, but you shed guys, if you've made one or making one, you will understand it does become like a little bit of a second home. But yeah, it's really weird feeling. Normally I think to myself, I'm going down the shed, going down the garden. Tonight I thought, I was really looking forward to coming down here tonight and having a beer. Pop out for a couple of beers, why not? And do a little taste session. So I've not been down here all week, I've been a bit quiet. And mind, it's only Wednesday, isn't it? Well, it's Wednesday when I'm recording this, but it won't be Wednesday when this goes live. But I've got my chairs here now. If you've been watching my other videos, me painting the chairs up, they still look quite, they're satin, they just look cleaner now, they're not as glossy as they were before, they look alright, they're nice. Let me open a bit, I've been tossing and turning about this table, you know. The other day I was looking through, because I've been told off a little bit by higher people than me, about getting a table, a pub table. There's the Britannia one that I've got my eye on. A nice wooden one with a cast iron base. It just looked nice there. But I sort of convinced myself it wasn't happening, it's too expensive, and I was told off. So certain people put their foot down. So I thought, fair enough, I'll compromise, not a problem. I'm like that. I'm good like that. It's only a shed after all, it's only a shed. It's not real, you know. So people have you think. And I've been looking at, I've got some more scaffold boards. I'm going to make some signs at the weekend, but that's another story. I'll go back to that in a minute. So before we carry on, let me crack open a beer. And the one I've decided to open tonight, well, not the one, the few I've decided to open tonight, this is one of them. It's a McEwen's Levy. It's a weak puppy, isn't it? 3.2%. During the 19th century, the government introduced the thrilling system, which was a duty level on barrel, blah blah blah. Right, okay, let's just open that thing, get some beer down the show. We're not interested in duty and government. Right, I need this. There you go. This is a proper official. Oh, dark taste test. Because obviously, as you know, if you watch my other videos, you'll know I'm an expert on this stuff. Since last week. Quick shout out to a guy called on my channel. Thank you for all the comments. A name that pops up quite regularly is Andy, amongst others. The one that pops into my head is a guy called Richard, who mentioned on one of my videos that he watched one of my videos, or part of the video probably, because it went on so long. And he said that him and his missus, which is nice, involved the ladies, why not? They went out and bought a load of selection of ciders and had a bit of a cider tasting session. That's not a bad thing. And they sort of finished drinking at 3 AM in the morning, which I like the bloody sound of that. That's a proper, you know, all the crap that's going on at the moment, that's a proper night out. Down your shed. So if you haven't got a shed and you're watching this thinking about doing a pub bar, this just sums it up. Tonight, I was looking forward to coming home and coming down the pub, which is not the pub, this shed. So it's almost like a pub. I'm like, can't wait to go home tonight, I'm going for a beer. Where are you going? Down your pub, down the garden. That's what it's got like now. I think I'll be like this, even when the pub's open again, I think I'll be like this. I won't be as like I was always down I mean, look, this will be part of my life now, which I'm really pleased about. I'm sort of mumbling on again. I'm rambling. Taste test rambling sessions, part 5. It's looking nice. So, pub table. So I thought, I'm not going to argue about it. If someone doesn't want me to have something, I won't have it. I won't. Let's have a mouthful of this first. Little sniff makes it look good. That's not bad, that's quite nice. That's easy to drink. It's got a proper little tang to it though, that one. Scottish beer, yeah, I'll get rid of that. We'll get this out of the way. I might do the old Roger tonight. Right, that's it. Yeah, excuse me. So, pub table. I'm not going to argue about it. I won't have a pub table. I'll make one. I thought the other day, I thought, you know what, the signs are coming out all right. I've got routers, I've got nail guns, tools. I'm no chippy by any means, but I can make a few bits and pieces. Weather's getting better now. Light in the morning, light at night in the UK, brilliant. Those that live in the UK will know how that feels. So I'll make a table, I'll make a pub table, I can make it the size I want. And I thought to myself, you know what, a couple of scaffold boards, a bit like this bar, a couple of scaffold boards, little bench table, some legs, get some cast iron legs off eBay or somewhere, Amazon, make it up and all that. I could even some wooden legs. When I looked at it and I looked at the price of legs and the scaffold boards and all that, and I thought, you know what, and then I thought it looked like, and then I just saw, I think, who did I see? Someone somewhere on Facebook had one of those tables, my chair's around it. It just looks nice. I want one of those bloody tables with a cast iron, a proper one. 70, 80 quid. I think I will get one. And my other half came down, the boss, I don't know if I told you, but she watched the video about the table and then she stormed downstairs on Sunday morning, started going on at me about not having a table. But she's just promised her just now. I said, you're out of order. And she just promised me before I come out. I said, you shouldn't be watching my videos. Oh, you're not going to go down that pub shed again and do a video and moan about this, that and the other. I said, well, you shouldn't be watching them, you're out. So she said, I promise I won't do that again. So that's right. So I can go on about the table all I want now. And she's not going to say a word, which is good. I don't want to bore you about pub tables, but I have got your mindset on those little... I'm thinking, no, they are just a nice little round table. They're selling on eBay for 90, 100, 120 pounds as like an antique. But you can buy the real one. I don't know if you look at my other catalogue, my other video, sorry, Trent Furniture, whatever. Someone even messaged me in the comments. Well, I don't know if he's pleased I put him onto that company or not pleased, because apparently he's going to buy a load of stuff, a load of furniture now. Anyway, that's the table sort of. I'll let you know in a couple of weeks if I get one. So on that note, yeah, good news. The drone has been dispatched. My drone, if you watch my other videos or you've heard my other videos, you'll know about my drone that went in a fishing lake, the Mini, DJI Mavic Mini. Sent it off, long story short, one boy watched the other videos. They've sent it back, or they're sending it back via UPS. It's due to arrive tomorrow. They've repaired it, apparently, or exchanged it, I'm not sure yet. They say it's repaired, but the serial number might be different. So have they changed the circuit board? Have they changed the whole drone? I'll let you know. So yeah, being delivered tomorrow. Brilliant news. Then I get an email this morning. Sorry, it's not going to be there tomorrow. It'll be with you Friday. Brilliant news. Doesn't matter. I'll have it for the weekend just to play about it and then sell it. Then I get another email today, this afternoon. It won't be there Friday. It'll be Monday. Well, okay. Not so brilliant news, but you know, no rush. It's on its way back. I think it's because it's customs. I don't know if anyone knows watching this video. I don't go up on politics, but we're in with all this Brexit malarkey. I don't know if you've heard about it before, but yeah. So apparently that's causing grief at the borders. So hopefully the drone will be here one day. It doesn't matter, no rush. As long as it comes back, fully repaired or replaced, and I'm going to whack that. I've got a couple of people lined up to buy it already. I'm going to whack it on eBay. The money from that, I'm going to buy some new doors for the house. Might have a bit left over for a table. Never know. Hey. Oh, when's my birthday? Why do my kids want to treat me? My birthday's in October. What are we in now? February, March? Is that a bit advanced? Can I have an early birthday present? Well, 7, 8 months early? I like early birthday presents because you say, can I get an early birthday present? And that's my birthday done then. You ain't got to worry about it. But you know you always get something for your birthday, don't you? So you sort of like, it's a double whammy. So if you can wangle an early birthday present, near the time, they all feel guilty. You always get something. Oh, well, I didn't want to get you nothing, so we got you that. Well, I did say don't get me nothing. Don't get me anything. I've had my birthday present. I'm happy. Yeah, but we thought you get you that. We thought you get that, and then we'll go out for a meal. So you get a double whammy. So it's not a bad thing. So yeah, early birthday present would be nice. I might use that one. Easter present. Yes. Right. That's the drone. What other news was it? Me balls turned up. Well, this is my battery operated DeWalt router. You take it off of the plunger base and you put it onto a trim router base. But if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I've made this. All the Americans do this apparently. It's like a steady base for it. Look at that. So that's all basically you hold that like that, and then you sort of like you out signs with it. So if you watch my other sign video, you'll know that my daughter wants me to do, well, she doesn't really, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm pretending that she wants me to do it, but she doesn't. But I'm going to do my little grandson, Maxie boy. Maxie, I'm going to do him a little sign. And this bar's called A Different Corner. It's in the corner, it's different, and it's sort of like a tribute to Georgie boy. George Michael, that is, not my son George. Although he was named after George Michael, but don't tell him that, that'll embarrass him. So, I only popped out with a couple. It's going down well, that. So that's my router base. I'm well pleased with that. So that's done. That's ready to rock and roll. Treat this off to a new little cutter by Trend. Trend meant to be quite good. I've got a set anyway, but I bought this little 4mm quarter shank 4mm tip to do a little picking out a little couple of corners. If you've followed me so far and you're watching the rest of this video, because I've not done a lot of beer tasting at the moment, so sorry about that. It's a bit of a double whammy one. You're lucky, it's a beer rounding video and it's a beer tasting video. So you can't go wrong with that. If you're still with me at this point, I'd like some ideas before Saturday of what signs to do. So I'm going to do this is called A Different Corner. So I'm going to do one for my grandson who's called Max. That's going to be Max's corner. I'll do a little sign for him. I've got some scaffold balls already. I found down the side of the shed that a mate of mine lent me. Well, he's not going to get them back, so they can be cut in little bits, so he won't have that back. Unless he wants bits of scaffold that long with names engraved on. So he's lost them. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Frankie boy. My brother-in-law. So I'll have Max's corner. So this is called A Different Corner. Max's corner. And we're going to put that in the garden somewhere. He's only 10 weeks, but when he's a little bit older, he's going to have his own little toys out of the garden. So he's going to have his own little sign on the wall, made by Grandad, yours truly. He can't beat making stuff, kids. So I bought today, came through the post today, so I bought yesterday from a company on the internet. Stallbridge Building, well, it doesn't matter where I bought it from. Excuse me, Rustings, small job satin paint for small jobs. The little tins, I think they're 250ml. So I bought Poppy, which is obviously red. It was obviously a kid's sign, so I don't want it black. I want it multicoloured to look pretty. That's what kids like. Not that you'll see it. A blue. So that's a red and a blue. Not you're really interested. Oh, it's called Buttercup. But hey, guess what? It's yellow. And then we've got a white. And then we've got a black. You don't need to see all these. We're meant to be doing beer tasting. What's that rattle, you may be asking yourself. Then we've got a green. That's a nice green. So that's gonna. So I'm gonna do the lettering. If you watch my other video, I might put a link there if I remember somewhere. If you watch the other video, so I'm gonna route out the letters freehand. I think I'm gonna use Comic Sans font, which is like a childish type font, or fancy like a childish type font. I'm gonna colour it in, paint it in with different colours, and then sand it off and start to do a little sign from Max. That'd be his own little sign. Someone wanted me to do them a sign. Life of John. I'm not sure whether to go down that road yet. I'm not sure. I'm tempted just to do one as a trial for someone, but I've got to work out the font and the layout. So what I'm going to do, Max's, this is the question, I'm going to do Max's corner. That's going to be his sign. I was thinking about doing, that's going to be called inset, where you engrave them letters out. I was going to thinking about doing a what's called I think it's called outset, well, whatever. Anyway, so you have your letters there, and then you engrave around the letters. So your letters are proud. But anyway, I've seen someone do a Coca-Cola one. So you get the Coca-Cola logo, draw around that, and then you round out the letters, then you paint it in red and gloss that out. That looks quite nice. So that's quite an easy one to do. But that's not really beer themed. So if anyone's got any ideas, this is the question. Has anyone got any ideas of what, like cause, you know, cause beer or cause light? I didn't want to do cause. Don't want too many letters because it takes bloody forever. But a cause one maybe, or Guinness. Guinness look a bit complicated. So I'm just looking around the bar. If anyone's got any ideas of sort of what letter, or I was thinking about just barbecue, BBQ, just do a barbecue on outside by the barbecue area. I'm not sure yet. So if anyone's got any ideas, feel free to. I've got to turn this heater off. It's bloody, isn't it? If anyone's got any ideas, feel free to drop a comment below. So barbecue, cause, don't cause light. Cause light always reminds me of a low alcohol beer or no alcohol beer, don't it? Get that down here. I've also bought, here's wrapping. These are only cheap. These little corner dooblies. These little metal corner dooblies. I've decided, because a couple of people asked me about my jukebox software, the flat screen. And I do want to get that up out of the wall. I'm going to keep that, but I do want to get it up out of the wall somewhere. So I thought, you know what? I'm deciding to build. I'm going to make, when I get a chance, another little project. I'm going to video for you, but I'll be doing a cabinet, a wooden cabinet for it. I'm going to put these little corners on there. Not really the colour I want. I thought they were going to be brass. Oh well. I'll put these little corners on there, screw them on, make it a little bit oldie weldy, burn it and hang it on the wall behind us. Or behind you, behind the camera. Somewhere, it's going to go on the wall somewhere. But I'm going to do what's called, I'll do a video of it, I'm going to hang it on the wall with what's called a French cleat. So I've got a handle coming through the post as well. A leather handle, similar to one on my amplifier. So you just unhook it, take it back to someone's house and just, you know, I just want to get up out of the way, it's in the way at the moment. So that's that, so I bought that. New cutter, paint, corners, got some PPE equipment. I've got a little wire brush to clean the letters up when I engrave. You've got to clean the letters up apparently. I've got some overglasses and some goggles to wear, proper PPE this time around I think. For no reason other than, I was thinking the other day, these cutters, if they shatter, these routers spin pretty quick. If that shatters when your eyes, I was right up close the other day, although I've got glasses on, if that shatters in your face, you don't have that going in your eye. Or a little piece of cardboard, because it's cardboard tipped, a little piece of cardboard comes off that in your eye. You're up the hospital for a little while, aren't you? And you don't want them gouging your eye out, getting a bit of that out. And the other type of cutters I've got, are they cardboard? I'm not sure. I think they're cardboard tipped. A couple of that, bit of that comes off at 20,000. I think these things spin. So yeah, 16,000 to 25,500 RPM. 25,500 RPM. If that shatters at that speed in your face, you'll know about it. Excuse me, so you don't want that happening. So that's all happening anyway. DJI sending me drone back. I've got my router base made. Well pleased with that. It looks the proverbial. New cutter, little cutter for getting in, picking in little bits. Paint ready to rock and roll. Some corner bits, that's going to be put on the back burner now in a little cabinet I think for a little while. So I'll do these signs, Max's corner and another sign. You tell me what you want done. Hopefully you'll stick around for a bit longer and you'll hear what I'm about to say. A couple of people, 2 or 3 people have mentioned, I don't know if it's a funny thing or not, to do a live, YouTube live thing. I don't know how that would work. How does that work? What will we get out of that? What will we, is it a chit chat or do you answer questions or what? I'm not sure really. You know, when you do YouTube live and one person's there, it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? But then how many would you expect? You got 20 people, 30 people, you won't be able to keep up with what's going on, would you? But I don't know. Some kind of fellow, I can't remember his name, must have watched a video about the shaker, the cocktail shaker. He suggested I bought a book. I have got a leaflet to download some, but I will. Good idea, whoever that was. I'm going to buy a book off Amazon. Cocktails. And that's another little thing for the summer. Don't really want to go down a COVID route, but you sort of have to, don't you? Because it dates the video. So if you're watching this video next year or the year after, it means nothing because you're thinking, what is he going on about, COVID? But it's there, so we've got to talk about it. Even in these lockdown times, even when the pubs are open, I'm still going to keep this channel running. I'll still be doing these videos, probably even more so because of better weather, lighter in the morning, lighter at night. And I won't be down a local pub doing cocktail shaker videos, will I? So I'll be here and I'll definitely have a tidy up and get some cocktail recipes on the go. And I'm still thinking when I'm driving to and from about work, I'm still got plans in my head to do the gin tasting, but I still like the idea of the whiskey thing. And I'm like the idea of getting someone around, a proper guy around in the future, when all this lockdown rubbish is finished. And I'd like to get a couple of people around to film that. Right, that's done. Apologies if I've not said hello to a few other people. There were some great comments. I meant to jot their names down. Andy and Richard, Grim Reaper or Ripper, Grim Reaper. A couple of people keep popping up. There's so many nice comments, and I mean to make some notes and write them down and just thank people. But I think I've replied to every single person so far, so I'm doing it that way. But I'd like to do it on here really. Apologies if in the background these are snuck in the door. Bit naughty that, I know. They're out of the way. Get rid of them. Right, well, I'm going to do that. I've got some glasses to wash up, but I'm going to crack open another one. Now, at some stage, I want to get rid of this. Not get rid of it, that's the wrong thing, but I want to drink that. So, next beer on the list, I do believe, I've drank that. I was just playing back with Alexa for a couple of minutes there. It's went a bit doolally on me. The Alexa's been playing up in the house lately, something to do, since I put the new Ring doorbell in. Been playing up for some reason. She went a bit doolally, didn't you? The easy way to tell if it's working is ask her the time. And then I got her to play Les Miserables. Les Miserables? Yeah, from the theatre. Does anybody out there go to the theatre? Sounds posh, but it's not posh. But mine and my missus sort of, when we sort of hit, well, not a certain age, got nothing to do with age really. One of our little hobbies last year, the year before actually, we started going to the theatre. The year before that, a couple of years ago, we started going to the theatre quite a bit. The cinema and the theatre. The theatre's a great night out. You've done it, you know. Doesn't matter. It's nothing to do with money or anything. It's a bloody good night out. Go up London, go to one of the old theatres, put yourself somewhere to eat, something to eat, a couple of drinks, get to the theatre nice and early, a couple of more drinks, go and watch a nice show. Fantastic what they can do in those shows. Little tiny stage, brilliant acting, singing when you're right up close. Les Mis though, God, when they sing, just hairs on the back of you. Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely must go and see that again. Brilliant show. Jason, the Technicolor Dreamcoat, I've seen, that was good, or we've seen, that was good. Seen that a couple of times. What did I see? Lion King, Ghost, that was clever, the way they've done the tube train and that at the back, but that Les Mis was bloody awesome, the singing and that. But we were both really ill, rotten colds when we went, and the theatres, you are squashed. I mean, I must be being ill because I didn't have a drink, I don't think. I was just drinking bloody water and paracetamol, but we had the tickets at Christmas the other year, we had to go, quite expensive. Both rotten colds, awful colds, but we dosed ourselves up with bloody crap. What everyone thought of us, I do not know, because we were sneezing, coughing, spluttering, noses running. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, but you're in these little tiny seats like squashed. It's got to go back when we were on top form, I think. But so get this COVID crap out of the way, get the theatres back open if they're still surviving. Right, I'm gonna have 2 more tonight, I think, while I'm here, because I was only popped out for a few, you know. Well, quick drink. I don't want to talk too much. Well, I do, but I said this at the beginning, it's just bloody nice sitting down here. It's just, I'm getting to a stage now where I quite like my own company. I quite like sitting down here nice and quiet and watching a bit of TV, thinking. Watching TV, bit of thinking, watch a bit of football, thinking about things. I'm even chatting to the camera, because the camera no one's answering back here. Now, when you're down the pub, you get all the politics. You know, if I say that this is good paint, it's good paint. No one's going, well, no, it ain't, it's the wrong colour, well, I shouldn't do that. If I say I've made the outer base and this and whether I'm wasting my time or not, no one's telling me so. You know what I mean? They're just telling me, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I bought these. All them. Who cares? It's down to me. Who's out down the pub? There's always someone. Well, you shouldn't buy that. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. It's wrong paint. This is wrong. That's wrong. You're drinking the wrong beer. You're drinking too fast. You're drinking too slow. It's your round. Ooh, don't hear that. Right, I'm going to have the old Dodger. I'm like, I'll leave that one till I'll leave that one. Done that. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be. Should we get this Ginger Tom done? Robinson's Ginger Tom. I've not had a bad one. I must admit, I was telling someone the other day, I've not had a bad ale. None of them have been non-drinkable. Yeah, I was talking to someone the other day actually. I phoned them up who likes an ale. They've been around my bar, but not lately because all this stuff that's going on. And they said the same. They get a mixture of drinks, but they've not had a bad one where they can't say no, that's awful, tip it away. Apart from he makes own brew, that's another video, that's another story. Well, you saw that if you. As he pours the drink out and thinks, oh, I mean, they wouldn't make a drink that you couldn't drink, would they? Really? It's got a head on it, isn't it? This is only a little bottle, 330, 6% volume, Ginger Tom, Robinson's. You know the people that make the jam? I don't know if it's them. No idea. That's to the back of the. That's to the bank. It's got to go in the bin. It's only a tiny bottle, so we'll get that done. And then I've only got a couple of them. It's going to be. I think I'm going to do that before Betty buys. Light in the morning now, light at night. It's getting milder. Actually, you know what? I'm in a t-shirt. It's 9:15, 9:10 in the UK. I'll have to turn this heat on. I've got it 1 bar. And I'll have to turn it off. Does that turn it off? I'm not sure. I think I have to disconnect it. Whatever. Let's have this beer. It's getting milder. Oh, that's got a weird smell to it. I shouldn't have said that, should I, about drinking? Oh, that's a weird one. Oh, that's weird. What is that? Let me double check. I've got to check this one. It is weird. So what does it say? The world's most awarded ale was also don't taste the original recipe. It would be great to snap of the famous ginger beer. Yeah, that's what I can taste. God, these ale drinks, they do like some weird flavours, don't they? Ginger beer in that. What did I say that for about not? Oh, is that what I put in little bottles, you reckon? Not my cup of tea, that. Oh, I shouldn't have. No, I'm sorry, Robinson people, whoever you are, that's not my cup of tea. Right, sorry people, I've got to get rid of that. That's the first one I've not managed to drink. Isn't it weird? I just said that as well. Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do. Whistle while you work. Corona, nice and smooth bit of old water down your throat, clear that away. But what we'll do first, I'm going for the old Dodger, I think, or shall I go Courage? 3.6. Take Courage best bit. Is that a bit of a? I know it's popular. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. It's a bit. This is a Friday. These for you for a Friday, I think. I'm having that. I'm going to cut this short tonight. I'm having the Courage best bit, and I think it's just a standard basic best bit, isn't it? When your old man used to drink. Have a taste of this, and I'm going to wash that down. I have to wash it down with lager, because that's left the tang in my taste, that other beer. This is your basic cheap ale from down a pub, isn't it? The old boys drink, isn't it? Lunchtime, their newspapers. Just popping out to walk the dog, love. Be back in a minute. Just popping out to get a paper. They sneak in the pub lunchtime, don't they? We'll get there one day, won't we? With their flat caps. Oh. Alright. Well, that's that. Out of the way. That's that drunk now. So I've only got a few left. And we'll see how this goes, and I might wash it down with a Corona. Let's have a little go. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more of a normal ale. Well, no, that's got a bit of a... Well, how old is that? Because I think I got that from my bloody dad's. Or did I? Did I buy it recently? September 21. Oh, we're all right date-wise. It's pretty bottled in bleeding 1989, knowing my dad. God bless him. That's drinkable though, if I can get rid of that. We can drink this. I think the Hobgoblins stood out for me so far this couple of weeks doing this. That McEwen's was nice, that Levy or Levy. The Old Peculiar stuck out. Yeah, someone told me about that the other night, about the Old Peculiar tastes different on draft as well, so I'll be looking out for that when the pubs are open. So, going back on the old COVID now, mate, my messaged me today, he's booked up, he's getting carried away, he's booked up a local pub restaurant already for a table, he's booked up the bloody, I think in the UK we're allowed to go out and have a drink soon, well, in a few months' time, and go out and sit in the garden somewhere. He's booked that up, table for 6, but I'm sure the rules in the UK with one family or something, I don't know. Let him get on with it. I ain't got a bloody clue. I quite like it down here. I'm still coming down here. I'll have the double doors open soon. Yeah, lovely. Ah, oh, cheers. So I'll catch you guys. The next video will be making some signs. Bit boring, I suppose, if you're not into constructing stuff and making stuff. Be like a how-to video. I'm going to wangle the old table, see how we get on with that. I was going to make one, but I still think for the money. Look at that Trent furniture thing. I'm going to get the catalogue out quickly again, look, and show you the one I like. It's the bloody postage just here. If you only just buy one item. Someone messaged me and they said, yeah, they're really pleased. Where is it? That I found this. It's the ladies, they do some lovely gear in here. I mean, it's a proper walnut light table, look, proper tables, wouldn't it? These are good. I still keep going back to this same thing. For the money, cast iron. You've got the narrow girl set, I mentioned before, wide girl set, but I like that Britannia. Let's see a better picture. No, it's got to be the Britannia, look. That Britannia at the bottom there. Lovely. It's proper solid cast iron with a nice tabletop on it. Choose a base, choose the top finish, choose the top colour, choose the top. They are nice. That'll go lovely there. That will go lovely. And I'm just tucking out away because it's not much space in here. And I was thinking maybe my missus is right, my son's right. There's no space. Don't need a table in there, Dad. I think it's round. You can just go round it. It's not a big bench. I want a homemade bench. And I've scaffolded stuff in here as it is. Do the dolphin, the lion's head. Look at these little tables they're 70, 80 quids. It's not bad. But I think they want £15 delivery, but I still like that Britannia. You can resell that in a couple of years, get your money back. Look at the bar stools they do, the proper. I showed this before, so I won't repeat myself. Get yourself a catalogue sent through this company. Proper bar stools, that's proper, look. That's proper bar stools. I'll tell you what, how about I make some signs and I sell them, and the money I make from the signs, buy myself a table. That's the challenge. That is a challenge. I'm off now. I'm going to leave you guys alone. I'm going to drink this. I might wash it down with a crayon. I might not. A bit naughty. I might put a pinned comment if I did or not, because I thought it shouldn't really, should you? It's sort of like, it's embarrassing. It's an hour tasting drinking session, and then he's putting a lager down your throat after. Not the done thing, is it? So to finish off, what I might do, I might hold this in the air. That little puppy. Yeah. Next video will be me sign one. Max's Corner, and whatever one you choose. Maybe. Cause I'm sort of timing. I like the idea of Coca-Cola one because you've got the red background. That would look nice, the lettering, the italics. Because you literally get the logo off the internet, download it, and print it out and put it onto a base quite easily, I think. Cause Guinness looks too difficult. Strongbow, not sure. Or do I do like just BBQ, a nice small size barbecue one? I do want to do one for the gold anyway, barbecue one. That's all for now, people. Until next time. Please like, please subscribe. Sorry if I bored you again. This is sort of a tasting video, sort of a rambling, just chilling out, sitting down the pub having a rambling beer to myself, really, or you people, you know. Keep the comments coming, and I really do like the comments, and I do love it when I get comments from, there's people out there that's just watching it for the sake of watching it, nothing better to do, fine. There's people out there watching it because they're thinking of building a bar, they're trying to persuade their missus to build a bar, and some have persuaded their other halves to build bars. There's people out there, there's a couple of people actually mentioned they've just bought the shed to turn up soon. Doesn't matter what size it is, like I said. There's people out there, they're actually going, you know what, they're a bit like, they've sort of not been down there bar for a little while, and I think, you know what, let's get down there, get rid of the cobwebs, put the lights on, put the heater on, crack open a beer, use it. It's just home from home. Brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely. I mean, I was looking forward to coming out. I feel like I'm out. You know, I actually do say that I'm going home in a minute. You know, it's only up the road, but I do feel like I'm coming out. I'll catch you later. Ta-da.